How is everybody doing today? The Ruckus Crawler here, aka the Rolling Stoner, and I am coming at you with just a quick little mail day. I already opened them all up because I was too damn excited, but woo-wee! Injura's kind of doing some good work here with these ones. So the Killer Bee just got herself some weighted brass rims, wheels. Yeah, those are heavy. Like, damn, most of the hardware's not even on there, and yeah, those are gonna add some quite a bit of weight and look damn good, I have to say. When I first started seeing these show up online, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna have to get me a pair of these at one point in time, and I did. Other thing we got here is an Injora front drive shaft because the Killer Bee stole the setup off the Mad Max Bronco to get my Maz Designs cheat code chassis going. So with this on the Killer Bee, the Bronco can have its drive shaft back, but I realize I have spares of the lower links, but I don't have spares of the upper links. So I also am going to have to order and replace the links that I took off of the Mad Max Bronco before it's actually going again. And a third thing we got here is the new Injura oil shocks. Yeah, and I have to say, I didn't expect them to actually come pre-assembled, filled with oil, and ready to go, but they are. They come to you good to go. So you can see they're a little stiff, but then after the first one, they're kind of working kind of nice. So yeah, I don't know. Metal drive shafts going on the Killer Bee. These are going on the Killer Bee. These might go on the Killer Bee, because that was kind of my idea with the oil-filled shocks, was for my heaviest rig, but they're also kind of a bit shorter than the double barrels I got on there, and I don't know if I want to sacrifice that. So, bear with me. We'll definitely do a little test run with the Killer Bee with her new boots on, but I don't know if the shocks will be involved with that or not. I guess we'll just have to find out when we get outside, so I'll see you then. All right, so just wanted to bring you all back here for a momentary. Yeah, we got them oil shocks here, all set up, ready to go on the Killer Bee. So like I say, we'll see if I actually like them on there or not. There's only one way to find out, and that's to get out there. That's not what I'm here to talk about. The main thing I wanted to show is these wheels and tires just look phenomenal together. And now that they're all together, like, damn, you can see like that the weight of that tire is going to add some nice flex. I don't even have any flubber stuffers or anything, and these things are going to flex. But something cool that I noticed while I was putting it together is these wheels are actually vented. And yeah, when you put every single screw on, holds the air, holds it in nice and tight. But if you let even one screw out, I don't know if you can hear that, they're vented. So that's kind of cool. Yeah, they have a hole drilled on the inner ring. And I guess, yeah, when you tighten it all up with the screws, it buttons that up and keeps the air in there. But if you do want to run vented, I removed every fourth screw to give it a cool little pattern there. And yeah, pretty cool. So I'm going to put those screws back in, though, because like I say, with the weight of these wheels and just the weight of the Killer Bee in general, I don't think I need to have any more flex. But I just wanted to share that with everybody, because if you're a venting tire kind of person, or if you're considering venting but you're afraid, like I am, to poke a hole in your tire, then get these. You don't gotta poke no hole. No hole and no tire. Just don't put all your beadlock screws in, and they're vented. So let's get these wheels on and take them for a test run and see. Oh yeah, I just wanted to mention too, so I left my double barrels in the back, and I put the oil shocks up front. So we'll see how that feels. It'll keep the flex in the back, but I'm hoping it'll give us that downward force that we need for the front end. But it's also, they're fresh, so they're kind of pushing the front end up just from sitting there. But I don't know, I'm excited to test them out, and I am loving these wheels. So again, now I'm just rambling. I'll see you all in the garden. Would you look at that? It's been raining a ton here lately, so before I could actually even get outside to test these bad boys out, we got us some Mofo wheel hex extenders, and some more Mofo weighted wheel hex extenders. So these guys are going in the Rock Boss, which is still down and out at the moment, unfortunately. And these guys are going in the Killer Bee. So we can hopefully not rub on there with our crazy huge Super Swampers. So let's get those installed before we actually go out and test out all these new goodies. Yeah! Alright, I think it's about to slow down. Let's get them crawlers ready to go. Maybe not. Workbench day today. Okay, just one more thing before we get out for a test drive. I got my kitchen scale here, the Killer Bee with the Toxic Bee Venger body on it. Has been a hell of a build. There ain't much of anything stock left on this thing, and I'm just kind of curious what our weight is at. So let's get this thing on here. I don't even know if that really fits properly, but we are sitting at 551 grams. So to be honest, I didn't look it up before I made this because I never prepare for any of this stuff. I don't know what the stock one weighs. Wasn't it around like 200 something grams? So yeah, we are not the heaviest rig out there, but not even close to the lightest, weighing in at a whopping 551 grams. Whoop whoop. So yeah, I'll see you all out in the garden for a test run. Ooh, would you look at that? Would you look at that? Nice, here we go. I'm not gonna lie, I was a little quiet there because this is probably the fourth take now to get over that freaking obstacle. So, here we go. Get this test run going for these new Injora Brass wheels and the Injora oil-filled shocks. We got our Mofo hex extenders. And also, they're not new, but although we've been rocking the Swamp Kings for a while, this is the first time they're actually seeing any kind of wet weather. So, there you have it. Killer Bee, the Toxic Bee Venger, just kind of rocked the shit out of Black Diamond there. Like I say, that was about the fourth take, so it's not like it was a super easy line to take. Now that everything's all wet and greasy, I mean, it wasn't easy even before when it was all dry and clear. So, oh, we're falling and we're landing them. So yeah, as you can see, the front end of the truck here is pushing up quite a bit. So at first I wasn't really liking that too much, these oil shocks. I don't know if they need a little bit lighter oil in them, if they need to be bled better, or what the deal is. But they're pushing the body up real high. But I'll tell you, the positive is they're also pushing those front wheels down on the ground very nicely. So with having those big double barrel suspension shocks for the rear and these oils up front, I have to say I'm liking it. I am liking it. And of course these brass wheels also just look freaking gorgeous. And I mean, come on, they added some pretty good weight up front. Here we go. Getting up and over all this greasiness here. Ooh, we might slip and slide over the edge with this one though. Ooh, we're getting close. Green, easy. quite make that corner like I like to, but you know what? We'll take it. We will take it. So yeah, so far pretty nice. Oil-filled suspension in the back, or sorry, in the front. The double barrel's up, sorry, in the back. Jeez, dyslexia coming through real strong here. But yeah, I'm actually kind of liking the setup. So please comment in the comment section what your thoughts are with this here, and it's pushing up. So as you can see, it's not full push. Is it? No. Oop. Ah, yeah, basically full push. So yeah, just let me know in the comments below. Do I need less shock oil in there? Lighter shock oil? Heavier shock oil? I doubt that one, but you never know. Or is it just part of having the suspension the way it is? And geez, you can see in here, there's a lot of new gaps. So that's the thing about my course, is I make a lot of these obstacles kinda, so they're already pushing the limits. And then once we get wet, oh, we're tipping. All right, hopefully we're done with that tipping. As I was saying, yeah, I make a lot of these obstacles, so it's kind of pushing the rig to its limits. So once it starts raining and those rocks start shifting around, and some of these obstacles can get a little deadly, a little gnardog. So let's see, can we make it up Black Bear Mountain? I have to say, like, we're clearly slipping around. Oops, lining up a wheel there. But yeah, we're clearly slipping around a bit. So I have to say, all that really means, though, is you gotta kind of take it a little bit easier on the slow crawl and just kind of fucking gibber a bit more. As you can see there, we kind of slipped, just greased it right back, but we were able to fix it and carry on. Can we get up and over this spot here? Yes, we can. So, that part right there in particular has kind of given me some troubles in the past with not being able to get up and over there. So clearly these extended hexes, and I mean just all that much more weight down low with the brass wheels. And then too, I mean the suspension, like I say, it is pushing the body down, but I mean it's keeping those wheels down there too where they need to be. So I don't know, I don't really like the look of it with the body always being pushed up, but it also doesn't look the worst. I mean, it's a pretty slammed rig. So yeah, I have to say I am liking these oil shocks with the double barrels in the rear. If I were to use both the oil shocks, I don't think they would be quite as good. But the way they are right now, I am liking it. Yes, yes I am. Whew. And although this is the Ruckus bog, it's not mixed in right now, it's pretty dry. It's all soaked in. As you can see here, there's this big nasty white rock just sitting here. I haven't actually done anything with that yet, but I'm thinking about maybe getting rid of everything in here and just totally redoing that section. So stay tuned on that one. It's just now that we're into the wet season here, I kind of lose my motivation to sit around in the backyard making obstacles and even playing back here really, but damn, look at that. So these are definitely all obstacles we've done many times. But in the wet like this, when it's extra greasy, definitely haven't done most of these obstacles in that kind of condition. So yeah, it's one of those things when you add a bunch of mods at once. It's like, which mod is really helping, which isn't really doing nothing. But honestly, I think everything we did to the Killer Bee is just making it that much more of a monster on the rock. Oh yeah, look at it go. This is that river rock. So this stuff is just slick as can be. Try and make it up and over this in the wet used to be not even imaginable. Whew. And I don't know if we're making it though. I think it is possible. It's just, yeah, you need to bump up onto this next rock here. And I don't know if I can do that one-handed, talking and filming. Let's see if we can. Ooh, yeah, see, this is so slick. The slickest of the rock. Come on. You can do it. I got faith in ye, Killer Bee. Ooh. Yeah, I don't like how I'm hitting it there and it's just sliding me towards the edge. There we go. Here's a good one. Yep. 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 Oh, yep. So an obstacle we've done many a time. But yeah, now that it's all wet and greasy, we're gonna go over the edge. Can I save it though and come down the front side? No! Oh my God, we took the entire obstacle out with us. Jesus Christ. I don't really want to give up on it though. Yeah, wow, that's kind of my whole idea with this section and these style of rocks was knowing that in the dry it's going to be pretty freaking easy, but in the wet it's just going to add that extra challenge to it. And boy, is it ever. I thought for sure once we got up and over this rock here we'd be smooth sailing, and then right on the top of the beast is where we managed to fall off. So let's see if we use the dragon for a helping hand here. Can we get up high enough to not slide over? Oh, yes we can. Yes we can. Oh, we're sliding though. We're sliding. Oh, fuck. Okay, we're kind of screwed over here now though. Both passenger side wheels are over the edge. So clearly with the extra greasiness, we are having issues here. Here, let's just hand to God this right back up top. I want to do this. I want to get up and over the Ruckus monster. Greasy or not, it is possible. Oh, there we go. There we go. Not too shabby. Woo. Yeah, it's just once we start going one way, we start sliding the other way too, though. This is gnarly. Can we make it up here? Oh, we can. Look at that. So that's just it. Like I was saying, comes to these greasy conditions, I'm just having to change my driving style. No more stopping and going. You gotta kind of just fucking go. Nice, and look at that. So this rock here is clearly one that has changed due to the rain here. So let's see. I know in the past, we've been able to climb it like on the far side here, getting the biggest climb we could over this ledge. Yeah, I don't know if we can make it over, up and over down there. Oh, we can, but I mean, we did have to give it that gusto. But that's just all what we've been talking about. But I do think that rock has shifted quite a bit. But it's all good. Killer Bee don't care. Killer Bee's got no scare. Boom, she's got some nice flex through here. Let's jump around the other side. Doo-doo-doo. Down the poop chute. Whoa! We were high centered and then actually slid a legit slide down the poop chute. So, yeah, not too bad. Definitely liking how the Killer Bee is a flexing and a going. These Swamp King tires definitely doing good in the wet. Like, boom. That's a pretty good little line to take there. Boom, right up and over that section. Wow, that was actually kind of impressive. Boom! We're even making it up the fucking steps here. Like I say, when you do this many mods at once, it's hard to say what mod's doing the best. Ooh, tipped it! Can we save it? Yes, we can. But yeah, I think it's all just helping. I mean, sure, you can put too much weight and go too far with it, but personally, I like me a heavy rig. It reacts more like a full-size rig would once you get that weight on there. And I mean, of course, too, there's no denying my Fury Tech setup with the Lizard Pro and the brushless Komodo engine is just giving us the power and the torques that we need to make it up and over these greasy-ass, wet gnarly obstacles. Ooh, yeah, we are a slipping and a sliding. But now we also don't have to make this corner if we don't want to, because get right past the zombie dome and down Black Diamond. So let's see, can we make it up this far side here? Let's try to get another line up through Black Diamond. Ooh, yeah, we are starting to lose traction, but then it just grabs all of a sudden. Damn! Look at him go! God damn! So, I mean, that's some good climbing right there. That is definitely some good climbing right there. Whew. Yeah, it's one thing though with this greasiness, it's kind of like driving in the snow with a full-size vehicle. You start turning one way, but your rig's sliding the other way, and it's like, oh shit! Are we gonna make it? So far, we have. I'm not gonna lie, we have been tipping here. There's been a few tips involved. But for the most part, I mean, when this thing was stock, I mean, forget about it. As soon as it went out here, you couldn't do nothing. And then even then, with some upgrades, you can do a little bit, but you're still pretty limited. Ooh, those 3-flow 9 steering links doing their job. Ooh, yeah, that rear end has been hanging up on me lately. That's all good. That's all good. But yeah, as I was saying, even with a bunch of mods before, a lot of the garden wheeling was pretty much inaccessible as soon as we got any kind of wetness going. But now with the setup we got and those Swamp King tires, seems like we pretty much get to wheel whenever we want. Rain, sleet, snow, it's all a go. Don't you know? This one's kind of a gnarly one too, because it's like you got to get your drivers up and over the actual ledge there. Passing her up this rock. Ah! Not gonna go. Oh, we're saving it. Oh, we're saving it. But yeah, so I don't know. I'd say this is a pretty good little mail day unboxing video here. Took forever to actually do it because of the freaking weather, but like I was saying too, I also kind of just came to the conclusion that if I want to get out here and do any crawling this time of year, I gotta accept the fact that the course is going to be wet, and I also might get rained on myself. So I mean, yeah, this part here, that's a pretty nasty climb, because like once one wheel's getting over something, the next wheel's already hung up or trying to get over another part. So I'd say that's probably a dry weather one. I mean, even in the dry, that one's giving me troubles. A lot of troubles. There's a lot of points here where you can hang up on. Ugh. Determination though. Yeah. Poop. Poop. Oh, why did it go to the driver's side there? Yeah, we're making it. That's all good. It's all good. Let's see here. This is another spot that I kind of have been trying to work on, but then it's like you can't make it over, you can make it over. So can we or can't we? And that's a can we. That is definitely a can we. Ooh, breezing over to the edge, but we still made it. Still made it. Cruising past all the little critters that are on the course now. So this rock here I put recently to see if we could make it up and over going this direction. We made it up and over. And we made it down and around. Pretty sweet, I have to say. Pretty sweet. Ooh, almost. Damn. Oh, we lost that same wheel again. That's because I forgot to tighten it. All right. Well, I'm just going to call that a wrap here because that was a pretty decent amount of runtime for the new setup. So, yeah, let's get a nicer look at this wheel. Woo-wee. So, yeah, when I actually ordered these, I didn't know these wheels were full brass. I just saw the styling of that, and I was like, damn, that is a nice-looking wheel. And then here's a little hex, a little Mofo hex. So, yeah, I don't know. For myself, it's a heavy rig, so I wasn't disappointed. And still not disappointed. So check them out. The Injora full brass wheels. Looking good. I mean, I lost one, but I also didn't really tighten it up that great. So that's my fault. So, yeah. Hope you all enjoyed this one. I gotta find that nut now that fell out because I am a fucking nut. So until the next one, you all be good to yourselves, be good to each other, and keep it real, y'all. Peace.